Hey folks, Mason here with River Road Jet Boats. I was the wild man operating the boat in those shallows that we posted yesterday. Generated a lot of interest and had a lot of questions, so I thought it'd be a great opportunity for us to explain to you guys what you're seeing and why. Y'all wanted to see the bottom of the boat. This is the boat. I got it up on its side here in the shop. We will walk around and take a look at that. But next to this boat, I've got one that's getting ready to get its foam and then be skinned, and we'll put plastic on there during that process. But this gives us an opportunity to understand when you guys see us hitting rocks, when you see us operating in really ridiculously shallow water, there's a couple of things going on. One, the hull, and I mean the dimensions of the hull, it's called a modified V delta pad forced plane hull. Very long-winded, but at the end of the day, what it means is we have a skimboard that we can load up with equipment and move around and steer very well. The way we build that hull, when you look down inside this boat, and I don't know how much you can see from the camera, but these are our bulkheads. We have a series of bulkheads through the boat, but what's most important is the floor structure. The bottom of this boat is a 5086 3/16 inch bottom with T6 or 6061 extruded aluminum channel, full length, fully welded from bow to stern. Then we go into the vertical support system. We've got our bulkheads again welded down to our stringers. The foam that goes in here absorbs a tremendous amount of energy. Like picture ringing a bell and then dampening it. The same thing happens here with the big blocks of foam. Moving forward, we go into all structure. Again, T6 extruded channel that is welded every 6 inches on square. So we end up with an extremely strong floor system. And the hardware for the plastic is 100% accessible under here. All the foam, like I've mentioned already, is modular. So it comes out of these compartments. We've got chases cut through it already. Below that, there will be the hardware, which is 1/4x20 tapped through that 3/16, countersunk on the outside. Then we're going to put a rubber-backed stainless washer on the inside, and then we'll tighten it from the inside and outside with a nylock about 450 times. This is a proven process, does work very well, and is proven to be serviceable, more importantly, when we go to put new plastic on the boats. So just a quick overview again. We've got a lot of T6 fully welded structural aluminum that tapers off into a bulkhead design. This helps us absorb a lot of energy. When you see the boat operating in super shallow water, we have designed the angles in the hull and the way the hull rides to take those hits repetitively. So the boat does run very flat. We can run in less than an inch of water without touching the bottom. But when it comes to having to touch the bottom, the way this hull is designed to deflect and move forward and feed the tunnel, feed the pump, all that was taken into account. For what y'all been waiting for. Wait, not yet. Let's take a minute and talk about the nozzle and the acceptor plate. Hopefully y'all have a better understanding of the hull and the hull design and why we build the hull the way we build it and the way we install the flotation, the way we do the hardware. Hopefully I've given you a brief but insightful look at that. One thing that people do not understand about these boats, the motor is 100% trimmable all the time. You can trim it up out of the acceptor plate to clean it, do whatever you need to do with it. It's just like a regular outboard jet, except it sets down inside of this steel frame known as the acceptor plate. Once it's in there, it makes a sealed union with the steel plate. The steel plate, very similar to a traditional inboard jet, with a few big exceptions. One, we're accepting an outboard jet pump. The outboard jet pump no longer turns. All that happens now with our nozzle. The nozzle is something that's patented. We designed it and developed it. and it changes the game. With this nozzle, the boat, number one, we're able to control direction of flow, feeding the pump directly through the acceptor plate. What does that mean? We basically eliminate cavitation. Number two, we're able to protect the intake system and the pump. This is critical mass when you start operating in environments that are not boat friendly, that are not bottom friendly. Having all this protected has proven to be a great asset, whereas in the past, things can only take but so much abuse if they're not designed specifically to take that kind of repetitive beating. They fall apart. And with this system here, we have taken the Achilles heels out of it. We have made it very simple, very robust, and definitely a performance enhancer. The acceptor plate is all cold rolled steel. It can be stainless, it can be titanium, it can be aluminum. In this case, it's just on our shop boat, the one we've been jumping. Yay, get a look at it. This acceptor plate is one of the reasons why these boats are able to do the things that they do. When we take the outboard motor and turn it into an inboard motor, we get all the benefits with the serviceability of an outboard. I love inboards, they're a blast, but when it comes to serviceability and ownership, excuse me, when it comes to swapping a power plant, give me an outboard any day of the week, any brand. Inboards are tough, they're fun, they're fast, but when it comes down to flat out toughness and dependability, having this outboard system and making it the outboard jet pump and the outboard motor above it basically indestructible really makes our capabilities unlimited. As far as the bottom of the boat, guys, here it is. I don't want to break anybody's heart, but this boat's been in service since the end of April, May. It's been on the upper reaches of the Cheat River in West Virginia, the South Holston, down in Tennessee, and all the way down around the Cape Fear River Inlet, down North Carolina, all the backwaters in there, up Bluestone River in West Virginia. I imagine we've got about 280, 300 hours of aggressive operation on this bottom, and I imagine I'll get another 2 years out of this. I've got one bad spot right back here, which I tore off when I first put this bottom on, and got under my skin so bad, I left it there as a memory. Doesn't cause any cavitation or problems. It won't cause any duress to the hull there, so it was just something I knew about, but now y'all know about it. Anyways, this is the hull, and if you guys have any questions, the vertical support system, the quality of material, the way we adhere it, that's why this hull still has its dead rise and still has its delta pad and all of its shape here. That's because of the way it's built and the boat's ability to absorb energy instead of twist and break and basically eat itself. So I hope this was informative. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry to stir everybody up. We do a lot of stuff up here just for fun. So hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to getting more feedback from y'all. Thank you.